So the numbers 3, 4, 5, and 6 have some special meaning in my life. So in Chinese, the number 4 sounds like the word for death, right? 4 is pronounced si, and death is pronounced si. And I think in a lot of Asian languages as well. I think in Japanese and in Thai and a few other languages. Because a lot of people I talk to know about, even people who are not Asian have heard about it. Now 3 has a special meaning in my life. It's a very lucky number. 3 means that people who are happily single or solo sexual are accepted for who they are, right? Because they can mingle with other people who are coupled together, right? So you got this couple who accepts this one person who is happily single / solo sexual, right? Unfortunately, we haven't achieved 3 here in the United States, right? In a lot of other cultures, I think we have, right? Especially Asian cultures, like the Japanese especially, but to a lesser extent Taiwan as well. I would say the US lags behind there. 5 is lucky / unlucky, depending on the circumstance. 5 in my life means to procrastinate. And the reason it means that was that when I was a kid, I had insomnia problems. And my parents would either ask me to go to bed or to wake up, and I would ask for 5 more minutes. Now in Chinese, 5 is pronounced "oo," and my mom would go, "Let's wake up, we got to go to school." You know, I was going to college part-time, and we would have difficulty with traffic, with parking if we left too late. And I would say, "Ooh," and I would put 5 fingers up. Now, my brother was 2 years old at the time. He didn't know what "ooh" meant. He thought it meant to, it was one of the first words he ever learned to say, and he thought it meant to procrastinate, right? So we would, he would be doing other things and procrastinating and say, "ooh," and have no idea what that meant, right? He didn't realize it was a number until much later. 6 means to social distancing, right? Because 6 feet, right? So it means to isolate from people, right? So it could be good or bad depending on what you do in isolation, right? You could say that you got into a falling out with a group of friends and you don't want to see them anymore, and so you're going to 6 from them, right? Or you could say that you're so lucky you get to work remotely this week, you're going to travel to Wallace, Idaho, and 6 over there, right? All right. So imagine you could roll the dice, and if you roll a 4, you instantly die, right? If you roll a 6, you get exiled and have to social distance from the rest of the world. If you roll a 5, all your wishes will be procrastinated by 5, maybe 50 years, right? And if you roll a 3, any sort of bigotry that you run into in your life will be resolved instantly, and you'll be accepted for who you are, right? Would you play this game? That's my luck, right? Well, I'm going to Wallace, Idaho next week, so that might be a good thing. Thanks for watching.